I'd like to talk to you about something. Do you have a moment? Up until now, I've been the quintessential honor student. I believe I've been handling my position as student council president with ease as well. And I don't mean that in a boasting way, that's simply how I've thought about it. But in the end, I was unable to make any kind of impact with either Suzui-san or Kaneshiro. Turns out there's no use for a rule-abiding honor student when things get rough. Now that I'm a member of this team, I want to do everything I can to help you all. All my studying up to this point has kept me quite narrow-minded. I think I will need to broaden my horizons somewhat.
What do you plan on doing?
My first step will be to learn more about the other students. But I struggle with that. There seems to be a disparity between my tastes and those of my peers.
You are totally right.
I knew it. I don't even know where people like to go for fun.
Their rooms? To play video games?
It would be nice to have a grasp of such concepts. Plus, the student council must be responsible for understanding the student body they serve, right? I don't mean that in a surveillance way, I just want to know them as people. I may be a phantom thief, but that's no excuse for me to start ignoring my presidential duties. Now, back to the topic at hand. Where do people usually go for fun?
We go play darts nowadays. The arcade.
I often hear people talking about going to the arcade. To be perfectly honest, I've never been to one myself.
What a shock.
Do you think you could take me? I'm not sure if it'll broaden my horizons per se, but simply studying won't get me anywhere.
Let's go now.
Thank goodness. I think I would have been totally lost in there had I gone by myself. Well, let's get going. So this is where everyone comes to enjoy themselves. There are more girls here than I expected. Hey, over there! You play by aiming the gun at the screen, right? That actually seems somewhat realistic.
You want to try it?
If it's okay with you, do you think you could teach me? I did it! No way! Ah!
Makoto's loud play is garnering quite a bit of attention. She seems to be too engrossed in the game to even notice.
Oh, so this is how it is.
You're a real gamer.
Of course, that was just a game, but I wonder if I could apply some of the techniques I learned here during battle.
That might just work.
Perhaps going somewhere I don't normally frequent is what helped me come up with that idea. You know, it may only be a little bit, but I think I'm starting to understand how people pass time. Interesting. I would have never even thought about coming here before.
You still have much to learn, young grasshopper.
Hey, do you think you could help me out again later? I might be able to give the team more ideas if I can gain increased knowledge outside of my studies.
I look forward to it.
I need to live up to your expectations now that I've taken up your time. Perhaps it won't be immediately, but I'm sure I can be of use.
I can sense a strong resolve from Makoto. Let's go. You're right, I forgot. To start the fortune teller confidant, you have to get another request done anyways. You're right. So, we definitely will be. We might even go to Mementos this stream, to be honest. If we don't go this stream, we definitely are next stream.
There must have been people who obstructed your actions as the Phantom Thieves. You managed to overcome them because you had someone who specialized in analyzing enemies. Isn't that right?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the priestess persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Got another one, boys. Shadow Calculus allows you to see skills and potential item drops on the analysis screen. Nice.
All right.
You've unlocked the High Priestess confidant. Yeah.
By the way, you went to the red light district when you were chasing after Kaneshiro, right? I'd like to go there as well. No, not for my own purposes. To tell you the truth, I recently got a report that one of our students was spotted there. I'm skeptical, but I'd like to confirm firsthand for myself. Well, it's getting late. Let's go home.
Let's get out of here. Chat, someone in chat remind me. Oh, wait.
Thank you.
Thanks for setting aside some time for me today. It's always hard for me to come to places like this on my own, so you've been a big help. I've had all kinds of new experiences today, and it's even been a little fun. I feel like any of these could be right. Let's go again sometime? Sure.
Yes.
Good idea. There we go. After all, there's clearly plenty more I can learn here. But before that, we should go to the red light district like we discussed before. Sorry, I didn't mean to keep you. Careful on your way home. I'll call you later. Did they give me that instead of the phone call that you normally get? Or am I still going to get the phone call? Okay, they let me do that instead of the phone call. I'll take it. Anyways, I was about to ask about this. If I rank up Ryuji like 1 or 2 more times, do I get a Mementos request from him to change Yamuichi's heart? Because I feel like you do, but I don't remember from the original game. If so, someone please tell me. No, you don't. Okay, thank you. Apparently, Yamuichi's going to be at that Munch restaurant again today. Think you can come help me investigate? Ryuji does not have a Mementos request. All right, thank you. I just wanted to make sure. I don't think any of the Phantom Thieves have Mementos requests with their confidants. Is that right? Is it only like side confidants that have the Mementos stuff? It's Becky, just kidding. Told this already, but I've been deceiving you. Sorry again. Stop spending your money on me. Got it. All right, we are ready to rank up you to rank 5. Why do I always get Kawakami and Ryuji on the same night? I hate it. Futaba has one. Everyone except Futaba. Right. But Futaba is a weird one, right? Because Futaba's, if I remember right, you don't actually have to go to Mementos for it. She makes you do it in the rank. So that one's like kind of irrelevant to what I'm wondering about. Man, I really just want to get Ryuji, like, moving again. But this is Kawakami's rank 5, which gives us the skipping stuff, the slack off time. So I'm gonna do Kawakami here. Ryuji, I'm sorry, we're gonna get yours eventually, my man. You just keep calling me on the worst nights possible. Let's do Kawakami.
Hi.
Thank you for your call, I'm all your... Oh, it's just you. You know, I've been hearing Shibuya's getting more dangerous lately. I'm sure you passed by that area. Yeah, you said this before. Understood what I told you last time, right? You still want to request me? We got my boy Genbu up in here, let's do it. And I'm still loaded even after getting scammed 100k. Fine, I guess I'll have to talk to you properly about it. Just wait for me there.
Jeez.
Are you serious? Told you that the story about my sick little sister was a lie. You know you're being used for money, and you still request me? Actually, when do you get Kawakami's, is Kawakami's Mementos request, is that rank 7 or rank 8, maybe? We might, if we hard focus Kawakami, we might be able to get to her Mementos request too before we go to Mementos. Then we'd get, if we get Kawakami Takemi, and we'll have the one from Chihaya. We'll have like 8 or so. That's really good. Yeah, I want to know more. Tell me more. Huh. What good would that do? You really are one strange kid. I'm a mediocre teacher and a mediocre maid. Yet you listen to everything I have to say. Complete opposite of me. I don't even properly attend to my students' needs.
So...
The money is actually an apology. There was a student named Takeshi at the school I taught at before Shujin. Takeshi-kun was considered a problem child since he had the lowest grades and skipped school a lot. So I was put in charge of guiding him, or rather, pushing him to transfer to another school. But when I got to know him, I realized that he wasn't a problem child after all. In fact, he was working several part-time jobs just so he could cover his living expenses. I said that sentence very strangely. His relatives took him in when his parents died, so he had to make money to support himself. Couldn't attend school every day, and he was motivated to study. That's why I decided to tutor him. After I started working with him, his grades started to improve, slowly but surely. But I was told that it was wrong to only help certain students and not others. Then a strange rumor about him being a juvenile delinquent began to circulate, and on top of that, I got called into the principal's office. He threatened me, saying that I'd be dismissed if I continued to tutor Takeshi-kun. How terrible. Yeah. Alright, I'll take those 2s. But you could say the same about me. I got scared of losing my job and having rumors spread about me, so I canceled our upcoming tutoring sessions. Takeshi-kun was on his way to one of his part-time jobs when I told him. Out of all days, it was New Year's Eve and it had been pouring rain all day. Why did you call him to say this on New Year's Eve? Why would you not wait like 3 days? He died in a car crash. He sounded so depressed when I told him that I couldn't tutor him anymore. Then he said that it was no big deal because he had to work anyway, so I wouldn't feel bad. If only I had kept my promise to him. I mean, like, it's not your fault. Like, literally, just legitimately. I don't know if this is the one that will give me notes or not, but... Takeshi-kun was exhausted from the tutoring session and working at all his part-time jobs. His guardians blamed me for the accident, saying it was all my fault he was so tired. Said that they were going to sue me and take the issue to the media and the Board of Education. I wouldn't have been accused of a crime, but if word had gotten out, the school would have been done for. I wanted to continue teaching no matter what. So I ended up paying them the apology money so they wouldn't sue me or say anything. Guardians, huh? It was my indecisiveness that backed him into a corner, and I blame myself every day. I know paying them isn't going to bring him back, but it's the only way I can atone for my sins. Seems like his guardians are satisfied with our arrangement, so... See? Nothing good ever comes from getting involved with me. I have to keep my distance to avoid hurting others, so I don't meddle in my students' lives. I've been coming here because of a random twist of fate, but we should say goodbye as well. Dude, today is just not my day. I do not know what to say to any of my confidants. I want to see you again. Kurusu-kun, you're really not the type to back down, are you? I guess we're in this together now that I told you the whole story, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do about the other teachers so you get free periods with them too. Look forward to continuing our relationship. It's just not my day, man. I got to rank 5, though. Rank 8 gives you her, request? Okay, so that's only 3 away.
All right.
Alrighty, time to clean. I'm gonna put more energy into it than usual today. Cough, cough. Oh my, this room is so dusty. Even though I wipe the place squeaky clean every time I visit. Well, I guess it's all for you, Master. I'll work hard to earn my keep. You're good with this rank? Choices 3 to 5 were all no pointers. Makes me feel a little bit better. Wow, it's so dusty. If my cough is already this bad, maybe we'd be better off tearing this place down than trying to clean it. Well, the chicness of this room is truly its charm, so let's keep it as is. All right, I have to go.
Thank you so
I'll be eagerly awaiting your next request, Master. Welcome to stream, Josh. Is this Master? Thank you for using the service today. That is so soul-draining. I'm just gonna talk normally. No point making sales calls this late anyway. By the way, I've always wanted to ask, but do you live in that cafe right now? There's always this nice curry smell around the place. Do you get to eat the place's curry every day? You want some? You want some curry? Ah, then I can serve it to you. Yes, that was enough points to get the next rank up. Let's go. Imagine if it was cooked by your own maid with lots of love. I'm sorry, I only accept curry cooked by Coffee Daddy. There's nothing better. Okay, that was a joke, but I could really go for some homemade curry right now. Why are you coughing so much? Sorry, can't seem to shake this cough. I've been so busy lately. But I'll always be ready and waiting for Master to request me. Don't stay up too late. Night. Oh, that's right. We're about to go on summer break, and when we hit summer break, we can't hang out with Kawakami anymore.
Class is starting.
I completely forgot about that. Let's begin class. We'll continue from last time.
Well...
Oh, let's go. Immediately is worth it. Mr. Ushimaru, please come to the faculty office.
What's going on?
What? I don't know what business this is. You'd better study on your own until I return.
Hey!
That voice, hey! Wasn't that Kawakami on the PA? There's no way that announcement was real. There's no way that announcement was real. Must have been the signal. Kawakami will sometimes give you free time by calling teachers out of class. Use this time to do various things such as reading and crafting infiltration tools. You'll gain knowledge by choosing to study instead. Alright, I don't care about knowledge. Kawakami's been kind enough to give us this time. Better put it to good use. What's the plan? Don't need any more tools right now. Read. I want to get Speed Reader done. It is only one to read. That is amazing. And we don't have any books that are set to only, to being like half done right now, so it's the perfect time to do it. Let's finish Speed Reader, boys, at long last. By handling your eyes and brains separately, your efficiency, yada yada. Well, that's a pretty scientific approach. At least the illustration makes it easier to understand. So you finished reading Speed Reader, started flipping pages much faster towards the middle, so I thought you were skipping parts. You can already see that you're able to read more efficiency now.
All right.
Let's go. From now on, you can read at double the speed, allowing you to cover twice the material. Yes! The teacher's back. What does Speed Reader do? Now it makes it where whenever you read a book, you read 2 of the nodes instead of just 1 of them. So, like, books that have 2 nodes, you read them in 1 sitting instead of 2. And there are some books later in the game that have 3 nodes, so you can read those with only 2, only having to read it twice instead of having to read it 3 times. Single nodes, it's still the exact same, I'm pretty sure. You just read it in 1 go. They don't even know who called me out. Anyway, time to resume the lesson.
Yep.
That was close. Kawakami helped us get a good chunk of free time, though. Let's go. There are some books that have 4 nodes. Are there really? I didn't remember any 4-node books. I thought 3 was the max. It's been a while. All right, so let's go turn back in Speed Reader because we're done with it. Someone else playing their Persona 5 Royal playthrough needs this book. There's Speed Reader. And then I need the Illusory Popus, which is going to give us some kindness, which we're sorely lacking in. Kindness is currently our lowest stat, basically. All right. We're only just over 2 hours, and we got plenty of time. We can rank up Makoto. Yusuke is not ready for a rank up. We're going to do darts one day soon when we have good free time in the afternoon. I'm pretty sure Hifumi is a nighttime confidant. So we're just going to rank up Makoto. Yeah. Yeah, let's rank up Makoto. I'm also going to save the game now that I have Speed Reader done, finally. Are 4 nodes new to Royal? Max I ever saw was 3 in the OG. Yeah, I thought there were only 3 in the OG. Which best girl are you going for? Right now, I am not, like, locked on any best girl. I'm leaning towards Kasumi because she's new, obviously, but I haven't even been able to hang out with Kasumi once yet. I had one opportunity, but I didn't do it. So, I haven't seen enough of Kasumi to know if I want to date her or not. If not Kasumi, I'd probably lean towards Haru. Haru was one of my favorites from the OG, and I didn't date her in my OG playthrough on my channel, and I didn't date her in the NG Plus playthrough I did. So, we'll see. Time will tell. That said, all we can do now is wait for Kanashiro. About our trip to the Red Light District. Do you have the time today? All right, we got the High Priestess. We're going to rank up. Let's get it.
All right, then.
Great. Let's meet up after we change out of our uniforms. Well, I'm going to walk around. Let me know when you're ready to leave.